So what's going on, guys? This is going to be a little bit of a different video here. More so of a just a a trading psychology video, a mindset video, a motivation video for all of you guys out there who maybe sometimes you guys feel that every single trade that you enter goes against you. You can't seem to figure out what the problem is. Um, I just kind of want to break it down. Okay. So, in this game that we call trading, okay, trading the stock market, whether you're trading the Forex market, you're trading cryptocurrency, you're trading equities, you're trading futures, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, every single trader is going to lose. Okay, so sometimes you really need to take a step back. You need to understand before anything, really, okay, before anything, is that you are going to lose. And it's up to you to really manage that risk. It's up to you to really stay disciplined. It's up to you to have a trading strategy. It's up to you to really implement those rules. And a lot of times we lose when it comes to trading just due to the fact that we can't accept failure. We don't want to accept that the work we put in, maybe the research we did, is incorrect. And this leads you to holding positions that you should have never held. This leads you to, maybe not taking a trade because you're going through the markets in fear of your last trade. And this is what I'm going to really tell any new trader. If you take one trade and it's a loser, can you really say that your method doesn't work? Can you really say that you're not going to be a successful trader? If you just took one trade and you're going to base your whole trading career off of that one particular trade, whether it's a winner or a loser, does that trade really hold any level of significance? You may go on a hot streak where you win 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in a row. And one bad trade that you let get away from you because you were too emotional, your ego was too big, you didn't want to accept failure, can wipe away 3, 4, 5 days worth of gains. How many times have you traded where you're up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe you're up $1,000, and then you take one trade that goes against you, and because you were successful and because you won the prior 2 or 3 days, you hold that trade too long, knowing that you should just really just exit the trade, and that trade goes against you, and you take a humongous loss, and let's say you lose $700 or $800. So now that whole trading week where you may have been up $1,000 goes against you, and now you're down $700 or $800, and you're right back in the same spot where you started. And the next week happens, and you take a big trade, a losing trade to start the week, and now you're actually down. How many times has that happened? How many times are you going to allow that to continue to happen until you understand that it's not the markets, it's not the news, it's not the suits or the hedge funds working against you. It's not that, we're in fears of, is Russia going to invade the Ukraine? Are interest rates going to be too high? What is the president going to say next? What is the Fed going to say next? How is inflation? It's not none of this stuff. Yes, those issues in Catalyst definitely are going to sway the price one way or another. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to manage that trade that you're in. You can't just enter into a trade and go short because the markets are red today. If we're in a level of demand and we're ready to bounce and that trade goes against you, can you cut the trade? Or do you want to continue to hold the trade because you think it's coming back? You think that it's going to be in your favor. You think that the market is oversold. You think that the market is ready for a bounce. I'll tell you this, traders. We do not understand anything. We do not know. We can't predict. We can't guess, assume where the market is headed. That's not our job. Our job as a trader, as an investor, is not to try to predict where the market is heading, but it's to react to where the price is going. And if you can't react at a high level to where you can be able to say, hey, you know what? I had the idea, my trading plan, my strategy is telling me to go long in the stock. But you know what? The price action is telling me that that move is not going to work. That move is not going in my favor. I need to exit this trade. If you can't be an adult, control your emotions, and exit that trade when you know that you're supposed to exit that trade, you are never going to be a profitable trader. Yeah, you might win some trades, but you're also going to lose just as many trades as you win. And it's not even about that. I personally know traders that lose 60% of the time and win 40% of the trades that they take, and they're still profitable. And I know traders that win 60, 70% of the time and lose 30% of the time, and they are not profitable. Personally, in my trading journey, I have had a week where I won 70% of my trades. Predominantly, I'm a scalper, so I'm looking for that move to go in my favor, and I've taken profits too quick, and the moves have gone against me, and the losses have been 2 times as big as my winners. So even though I won 7 out of 10 trades, those 3 trades that I let my emotions get the best of me, I ended up losing more than I made. So in all reality, the numbers look good to say, you know, you're a 55% win rate. You're a 65% win rate trader. However, if you're not managing those losses to keep them small and keep them tight and be able to tell yourself there's going to be another trade, the market is going to be open tomorrow. And if you can't do that and cut a loss small, then those losses, I can guarantee you 100%, are going to outweigh your wins. They were going to outweigh your wins. In order to be successful in this game, you need to check your mind first, your ego second, and the price action and the charts and the indicators and what stock you're trading, all of that comes later. It doesn't matter what stock you trade. It doesn't matter if you're trading Tesla, or it doesn't matter if you're trading some small cap stock. It doesn't matter if you're trading McDonald's or you're trading Coca-Cola. If you have a theory or a thesis and you do due diligence and you have a trading strategy and that trading strategy does not work on that one particular trade, say, oh, okay, the market got the best of me, but I'm not going to lose my entire investment. I'm not going to blow up my account. I'm going to sit back, stay patient, wait for the next setup, because you know what? That next setup could be a 2-3R setup. I hope that makes sense. If you find yourself spinning your wheels in the dirt, you find yourself having a hard time, these trading environment, this price action that we've been getting the last month, the last 2 months, is not ideal. It's not easy to trade. It's very, very hard to be consistent and make money in the stock market. It's extremely hard to be profitable. You may look around at social media and see people posting big gains. You may see people driving Lamborghinis. You may see people living in a penthouse, trading from the beach, doing all this, nonsense. But you don't know how long it took them to get there. You don't know how much money they lost to learn the process. You don't know what they had to do as a person mentally to be able to be strong enough to be profitable. Somebody didn't just wake up today and make $100,000 on a trade. Somebody didn't just wake up today and decide that they're going to be a great trader. It takes time and patience and discipline. If you don't have discipline when it comes to trading, it's going to be extremely hard for you to be profitable. And that's a conversation that you need to have with yourself. That's not a question that you can ask somebody, how can I be profitable? If somebody asked me personally, how can I become a profitable trader? I can't tell you that. That answer is going to come from within you. Now, of course, there's a few things. Do you have a trading strategy? Do you have enough capital to trade? Do you have rules? Do you have a daily stop limit? Can you turn off the computer screen and wait for tomorrow? Can you be patient enough to sit back and not trade today? Can you be an adult enough to understand that, hey, my trade setup failed? I need to exit the trade. Or are you one of these people that's going to just sit there and tell yourself the stock price is coming back up, even though you have a bad entry, even though you know you should cut the trade, but you don't want to? Maybe you're down $500 and you don't want to lose the $500. You don't want to lose the $500 because you're telling yourself the market is coming back. The market's going to bounce. If I just hold a little bit longer, maybe the price comes back. And guess what? Sometimes the price does come back and sometimes the price doesn't come back. In that time that it doesn't come back, and that $500 loss turns into $1,500, $2,000, $2,500. And at the end of the week, your account is down 30, 40, 50%. You're going to sit back and tell yourself, why didn't I just take the $500 loss? Why didn't I just take the small loss? So the question that gets asked about how to become a more profitable trader really starts from within you. What is it going to take for you to be disciplined? What is it going to accept? What is it going to take for you to accept failure? Because until you're able to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I failed, is the minute that the doors are going to open and you are going to become more profitable. The day that you stop being afraid to lose is the day that you're going to become more profitable. The day that you accept losing is a part of this game is the day that you are going to become profitable. The day that you understand that it's going to take 20 trades, 30 trades, 50 trades to test out your trading strategy is the day that you're going to become profitable. Now, you're going to win one trade, lose one trade. You're going to win 3 trades, lose 2. It's going to have its ups and its downs, but at the end of the day, you want to continuously be moving forward. So the big question that I want you to ask yourself is why and what is stopping you from becoming profitable? There's only a few things, and there's only a few reasons why you're not profitable. One, it's because you don't understand risk management. You have a $10,000 account and you're putting $9,000 into each and every single trade. You're losing too much. You're risking too much. Size down. Give yourself an opportunity to make 20 trades. One bad trade entering in on an account that is $10,000 and you're putting in $9,000 is going to completely blow your whole account. Think about that for a second. What is stopping you from making money? It's not bad entries. Everybody takes a bad entry. Everybody takes an entry that looks good and doesn't work out. But what is stopping you from actually becoming profitable? Is it cutting a loser? Is it holding on too long when you know you shouldn't? Is it not wanting to accept the fact that you lost? Is it not wanting to accept the fact that your analysis was wrong? Because at the end of the day, it's always about what you did not do, not about what the market is doing. The market can do whatever it wants, but it's how did you react to the market? How were your emotions? What was your attitude like? What was your mindset like? Did you get enough sleep? Did you do enough homework? Did you look at the overall market? Did you manage your risk? Did you size properly? Guys, if you're looking for a community, for a mentor, for a trading strategy, visit my website, Evolution Traders. Join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Leave me a comment. Let me know why you are not profitable. What is stopping you from becoming profitable? I would love to hear what is keeping you from being a consistent trader. It's not the market. Don't sit here and tell me, oh, the market is selling off. If the market's selling off, then short the market. No one's telling you that you can't sell the market. We have 2 hands, 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs, and you can buy and sell the market. Okay? So the reason why you're not profitable is not because we're in a downtrend, not because we're in a correction. Sell the market. I would love to hear what you guys think.